Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring one of the most famous stories of Greek mythology, the story that has survived for thousands of years and is still being used in everyday conversations. You probably heard someone say, "Don't open Pandora's box." But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what does that actually mean? Was Pandora's box a real object? And what was inside of it? And why has this ancient story become a symbol for action that can never be undone? Let's dive right into it. Before we begin, remember that this story, it comes from Greek mythology. It is an ancient cultural myth and not a historical account. And like many myths, it's meant to communicate ideas about human nature and the choices that we make. So, first, who is Pandora? Now, according to Greek mythology, Pandora was the first woman created by the gods. Her name is often translated as all gifted because each one of the gods gave her a special gift. She was beautiful, she was intelligent, talented, charming, and curious. And along with those gifts, she was given a sealed jar, which is later translated into the English word as a box. She was told one simple thing: do not open it. Now imagine this for one moment. Someone gives you a mysterious container in front of you, and they tell you under no circumstances shall you ever open it. What would you do? So for a while, Pandora resisted, but eventually curiosity became stronger than caution, and she opened the container. So immediately, all the hardships of humanity fell out into the world. I'm talking about pain, disease, grief, fear, jealousy, conflict, suffering, and countless other troubles I can't even name right now. So panicked, Pandora shut the lid to the box, but it was already too late. And everything, almost already had escaped, except for one thing that remained inside, and that was hope. Now here's where the story becomes fascinating, because Pandora isn't really the villain. The story isn't simply about one woman making one bad decision. It's about all of us. So every single day, we are faced with our own version of Pandora's box. Sometimes it's opening a message that we know will accept us. Or sometimes it's saying words we cannot take back. Sometimes it's chasing something without fully understanding its consequences. We've all experienced moments where one decision can change everything. That's why the phrase "opening Pandora's box" has become an expression for starting a chain of events that cannot easily be stopped. So once the box was opened, there was no putting everything back inside. How often does that happen in real life? One rumor spreads, one impulsive short purchase creates debt, one angry conversation damages a relationship. One secret is revealed. One choice leads to consequences no one expected. The story reminds us that action often creates ripple effects far beyond what we imagine. But here's one more lesson. Present emotions that we've avoided, pain we've buried, fear we've ignored, or conversations we've been afraid to have. Eventually, those things demand our attention. So the story encourages us to approach life's challenges thoughtfully rather than impulsively. In today's world, the idea of Pandora's box feels more relevant than ever. Think about social media. One post can spread around the world in minutes. Think about technology. Every major innovation creates incredible opportunities, but also raises important questions about responsibility and unintended consequences. Think about your personal lives. A simple, single decision can affect families, friendships, careers, and communities. That's why this ancient myth continues to resonate thousands of years later. pausing before acting. So the next time you hear someone say, don't open Pandora's box, you'll know they're talking about much more than an old Greek myth. They're talking about the power of our decisions. They're talking about the consequences that can be difficult to reverse. And they're reminding us that even when life feels overwhelming, hope still remains. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Pandora's box truly symbolizes? And do you see it as a warning about curiosity, a lesson about consequences, or something else entirely? If you enjoyed this exploration of mythology and symbolism, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my further future videos. And until next time, take care of yourself, stay curious, and remember, just remember, be you. I'll see you in the next one.